Hey, I bet you're lost in the sauce right now, like I was a few months ago when I was trying to figure out how to take Security Plus and pass it. Well, I got a little bit of insight for you because that's probably why you're here. My name's Casey. I just passed it, thank God. And I'm gonna kind of give you like a little bit of an insight of like my thoughts of like the initial test and stuff like that. And I'll probably come up with like another video later on of like studying and stuff like that because it's kind of a trendy thing to watch other people talk about how they studied. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the clip of where I'm talking because I've butchered my first three intros because I haven't did this in about 3 weeks and it's pretty terrible. So super cool transition. How things went for me on the online testing. You had to validate your computer. It needed a working camera and a microphone. You had to test them, and you also had to have reliable internet speed. So if a CompTIA police is here right now, I'm definitely not gonna like reveal your secrets or anything, so don't like try to sue me because I ain't got no money in the first place anyway. Uh, it wasn't that bad, but trust me when I say this, and I mean trust me, understand your material, because if you do not understand your material, you're gonna get that test and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna pull your hair out because it's pretty stressful. A lot of people also ask me, could you cheat on it? No. I don't understand some. I mean, trust me, I get it. You want to take the shortcut because I personally would want to as well. But I mean, there's just some things in life you most likely can't cheat, and that was one of them. So on the Facebook groups and like the Reddit forums and stuff like that, they mentioned the AI that tracked your eyes, and that was actually kind of true. So for me, I had somebody watching me through the camera. So literally, like you're watching me right now, they were watching me, and for probably the first, I would say the first, 15, 20 minutes of the test, I was just sitting there like this, like clicking through, figuring out what the hell I'm doing in my life right now, and I'm probably fitting to fail this test. And the guy comes on and he's like, hey, Mr. Casey, you need to remove your hand from your face. The AI is going to detect it and think that you're like cheating or something. I was like, please don't, because they can just like quit the test on you and not have like any valid reason. They're like, oh, fuck this guy, and then boom, you're done. But I mean, obviously they have to provide proof. But yeah, so I was allowed a glass of water, and actually I messaged the guy. I was like, hey, can I take a sip of water? And then he said yeah, and I was like, and I got back to it. Yeah, so yeah, I got in trouble for that. As far as like the questions and stuff like that, obviously I can't disclose that stuff. You sign an NDA and all that good stuff. But just you, I can't stress this enough because a lot of people are asking me now, like in the guard, they're like, "Oh, how do I get Security Plus?" You got to understand the material. If you don't understand it, then you're not gonna, unless you're a really good guesser, I guess. But that's it. Let's see here. Yeah. So I guess like my personal testing experience. Yeah, like take a picture of like all of the room, and I definitely didn't test in here. I mean, for Christ's sake, I have like a zoo behind me right here, and so I took it in, like another part of my house, and then you had to like take pictures and submit it to them, and then you had to resubmit it, and then you had to like sit down and wait for like somebody to like pick you up and like start watching you or whatever you want to call it. And I was 5 minutes late, and I was freaking out like the whole time. Like I couldn't get things to work right for me. There was a program that I couldn't get to close on my computer because they pretty much just like screen lock you. So if you think you're fitting to have like more than one screen open, you're not, because they actually check your task manager throughout the process. Um, so yeah, I was 5 minutes late, and I thought I wasn't gonna be able to make the test. I thought I wasn't gonna get my money back. I was panicking, but a proctor took me, and I was like, oh, thank God, finally. And then as soon as I started looking at the test, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna fail. So the whole time I was taking that test, I was like, bro, I'm sure to fail on this. I don't even know what's going on right now. I I feel like I didn't even study for the test, to be honest. Besides like some of the easier questions, but like some of those harder questions, like where almost everything was like the right answer, I was like, plus some dude was like zipping up and down my neighborhood on a four wheeler when I was trying to take my test. Like you just hear like a Honda 300, yeah, yeah, and I was like, bro. Then my neighbor started weed eating. Like he just like randomly decided to start weed eating. And I was like, okay, it's like 6:30 in the afternoon. Why are you weed eating now? Like, can I just take this? Can I please take this test? But yeah, that's how that went. I was super stressed out the whole time. I don't know why, but like I was sweating, like I was panicking so bad, and it was actually kind of gross. Not gonna lie, it was like I was doing cardio. It was kind of gross. But yeah, I took the test. And you have to sit through it all, and you can't get up, and you can't use your phone. I mean, of course, and all that good stuff. Well, when it came to the score, it said I passed, and I just froze. And then I jumped up out of my chair, bro, and I started yelling. And then I unlocked my door or unlocked the door that I was in. Not the door that I was in, but like, the room. Damn. I unlocked that, and then I ran and I started yelling at my brother, like, yo, I passed. I passed. I finally did it. And then I came back to the thing, and the proctor guy was like, sir, sir, you can't do that. And I sat down, I was like, he's gonna fail me. And I was I remember I was like, you're not gonna fail me, are you? I mean, I passed the test. He's like, no, you're fine, just close out the browser, you're good to go. And I was like, okay. And the whole time I was like, bro, this dude's lying to me because he don't want me to start yelling at him. I was like, I broke the rules, that was my fault. But yeah, so yeah, I passed. Voila. And then to celebrate, I went and got food afterwards with my brother. That's what good big brothers do. Yeah. And actually, what the crazy thing was, for like, I would say 2 days, like, I feel like I didn't pass. Like, I couldn't sleep that night after I already passed the test. Like, I was just like in disbelief that I just didn't pass this. Because this was like a really big milestone as far as like my career goes for IT, getting, from these basic jobs to, something like in the intermediate level. And I was like, finally, I'm moving up. I'm fixing to actually go make like a decent wage doing IT. And then I was just in disbelief because I took all that time studying. I'd say you make those sacrifices. I got to better myself, so I was in disbelief, and then yeah, I passed. And then I got like that thing in the email. The PDF, I got the PDF in the email, so I was like confirmed that like I passed it, and the guy didn't fail me for jumping out of my chair after I saw my score. So yeah, and then a couple weeks later, I actually got like my nice certificate, super nice. And then I was like, hey, and I still haven't posted a picture on social media showing my new clout that I got. But yeah, that was my experience taking the test. Mine was online. Yeah, you trust me, because people called me like after I passed, like, hey man, how do I cheat? And I was like, bro, to be honest, you're not gonna cheat that. Like, the AI tracks your eyes. It literally tracked my eyes, and if you're like holding your face like this, he said I had to move my hand, or the AI is gonna fail me. So yeah, just take the test. I need to check up on that guy that said he was gonna cheat the test. See if he actually cheated the test, because I don't think he did. But yeah, that's my experience with taking Security Plus. So now I can further advance my career in IT field. If you have any questions or like any comments, concerns, anything like that, leave them down below and let me know what you think. Definitely, I would like to give my insight if you have like a specific question, because I know I personally did. And then I was like trying to ask anybody that I knew that already took the test. So yeah, good luck. And I hope you pass the test, because you're going to pass it. And if, by chance you don't pass on the first try, do it again. I mean, the thing for me was like, I'm going to pay $350, and then I can make around $50,000 a year. Sitting at a computer or doing IT work, easy work, making, easy money. And I'm a young guy. So yeah, if you have any questions, or, just feel free to hit me up. And if you don't feel like, feels kind of weird commenting down below on a YouTube video, shoot me a message on Instagram. It's literally the same name. You'll find me, trust me. Yeah, good luck. You're going to do great, and I believe in you. And you might want to take like an anxiety pill, because I wish I would have had one of those when I took the test, because I was stressed out, bro.